Hi, friends. We are going to understand article writing thoroughly with the help of some of the specimens which occur previously in the board exam. Dear friends, article writing is an art and it is not everybody's cup of tea. Though, when it comes in this era of blogging, anyone can write an article ignoring quality as a metric here. But to stand out from the general crowd, a normal article can never take you to the next stage. As a writer, here we keep learning about the latest technique and occasional writing tips too. I'm going to explain some of the valuable tips and techniques for the article writing. I will be sharing some of tips to enhance your article writing skills. If you want to be an outstanding writer or blogger, you should not only follow the below tips but make them a habit. One of the basic tips to enhance your article writing is by writing practice and by reading other writers. When I talk about reading other articles, you should notice the writing style and start picking up new words to enhance your vocabulary. Anyway, uh, let me explain you some of the important tips for developing enhancing your article writing skills. The first tip, that's a startup. In the beginning, after reading the question, there should be a framework in your mind. You have to create that, and then how you are going to proceed, what will be the heading, and how the byline will be, and how the three paragraphs you are going to develop, what vocabulary and what ideas, what content you are going to add. So regarding all these points, there should be a framework in your mind, and that should be created. And then, with the help of different skills, with the help of the other segments of article writing, so you should go forward with the confidence, one after another, and the flow should be in a very good way, that one after other ideas and of your opinions and the key points in your article should be there. So this is the startup activity. uh, Initially, this will help you to boost your confidence and how you are going to deal it with the positivity. So that's very important one. This is called as a startup activity. As I'm analyzing the various valuable tips in front of you in this series, the second point, that's be a good reader. This is the most mandatory thing for the one who wants to build their writing skills, to enhance their writing qualities. You have to be a good reader. With this, your mind will allow you to create your thoughts and let allow yourself available to write on your particular topics. There are many more such variety of writings are available to follow. Even nowadays, there are a lot of a huge buff, uh, that's of blogs and having some good and informative content, that's there available in various social medias and available to the net, and various sources are there where we can read a lot. So you are what you read and write. So let me repeat this point: you are what you read and write. That's why always try to be a good reader. That will be very helpful. The next value point, that's be simple. For generating good traffic on your content, your way of writing should be simple enough. For that, express your views in a simple and appropriate way. This will help readers in a good manner. So always follow simple sentences, simple wording, simple vocabulary. Reader can very easily understand what you mean by putting your topic by putting your words, and it should be appealing. When you become very simple in your writing, so that becomes appealing to the reader. This care you have to take in this article writing regard. Coming to the next very important tip, that's follow different steps. Article writing has different steps. One who wants to be very familiar with his content, and one who want to be very easy go to the content, have to follow some serious stages while he is writing his article. Every writer knows writing an article takes much time, and every writer have to let pass on their article through many stages. Firstly, you have to analyze your topic that you are going to write on it. Secondly, you have to make a list of some ideas of the related topics. Thirdly, you need to complete sentences and paragraphs of your article related to your topic. Fourthly, you need to edit your article and clear all, you have to clear all the queries in your mind. So lastly, the proofreading is a must. You're writing on a single topic, so be sure these all stages need some specific time. For that, you need to make your time schedule for the following stages, because in exam you will be allotted a limited time. So there you have to schedule, there you have to plan for the following, for above stated stages, and then it will become a healthy content for sure. That's why uh, try to follow the writing stages, or the stages related to the article writing, that should be strictly followed. So the article will be flawless, and very mere mistakes will be there, and it will be errorless. The next point, that's go smoothly. To create better and attractive content, try not to edit while you are creating your article, just to go with the flow of your thoughts. There are some mind tricks working here. Creating and editing content works on a different sides of a brain. So whenever you log on to the writing, when you analyze the subject, there you have to follow the smooth procedure. Let the flow of words, vocabulary, and your ideas, opinions about the topic subject appear smoothly, and you follow the ideas uh, naturally or very smoothly, and then the content should be elaborated in a very comfortable manner, and in very easy manner, so that you can complete the answer of the question very smoothly. So follow very simple process, that's a smooth process, and try to follow your mindset, and allow to appear the thoughts and the opinions or views about any subject or topic. The next very valuable tip for you, that's give time for practice. Though after having all the knowledge and all the research stuff, you need to be specific yourself. I know you are quite a busy person, or everyone in society quite a busy persons. For that, you have to separate some time and give some specific time to your writing skills. You must have to be specific in time for grasping deeper knowledge, writing articles, and it will allow you to become somewhat familiar to the writing skill, writing task. This is not just one day business. For that, you need to stick to the practice, this activity. This is a very essential task, and that's why you should allot some time in your daily schedule, daily routine to the writing task, to the writing practice. So it will help you to enhance and to develop your writing skill. That's why you have to reserve some time from your daily schedule for this everyday writing practice or writing tasks. The next point, note down ideas. This is essential for writing on a particular As I have mentioned above, writing is not an easy task and can't be finished in a single stage. While you are researching a writing topic, you must keep a notebook and a pen for nothing down some eye catching sentences related to your topic. It will keep your readers interested in reading your articles, and even in the exam, so that will allow you to score good marks. This is a must have skill for all type of writing tasks. One more important value point: write regularly. As they say, practice makes a man perfect. If you want to be a good writer, you must make a habit of regularly writing. For that, you have to follow all the above steps, all the above valuable tips, and they should become your habit in your routine to follow above steps. And I'm sure these tips will be helpful for you all in the future for writing tasks. So have some patience and make yourself available for writing on a regular basis. These were the tips that can make you a very good writer, and you can follow questions in the exams very nicely. And you need to keep yourself motivated in your studies and in your practice. That's the key. That's the key of a success. What do you think about these okay tips? That's very important one, and so they are very significant, and that will be very helpful to be followed for writing tasks. Moving forward, let me bring you some of the value points which look very simple and minor, but they hold their importance in the process of article writing. So let me put forward some of these points to you. The topic and the title of the topic article, it should be unique and relevant. So it should be to the point, it should be specific. It should not be wayward one. It should be related. The article has to get attention. Your article, your writing, your ideas, they should be so quality one to get attention of the reader or the teacher. It has to be interesting. Your writing, then your writing task should be interesting one. So that should be so much stuff to create interest in reading in your article. It has to be easy to read. Your article should be very simple enough to understand easily. Then the reader is identified with the byline. The You should be identified who is the author, who is the writer of the article. Find the main goal of writing an article. The goal can be anything from providing information, entertainment, and advice, or for comparing. The title must be eye catching, clear, and interesting. It should be appealing one. The introduction or starting paragraph must be highly attentive. Use your vocabulary skills and try to use some interrogative words for the start. Use clear statements and make assertions. Avoid repetition, over the top logic and reasons. Use the style of paragraph writing and write contents uniquely and ambiguously. So there should not be any confusion in your paragraphs, in your writing, and in the content. Avoid using the points which interest you only and not for the general public. Write a good and logical ending. So ending should be best on a logic, and it should be very good. So there should be good blending of the beginning and the end of the article. So that should be based on a logical sequence. This care should be taken. Once you've taken care of all the above steps and of all the tips or the value points, you move forward to the final step, that's of a writing. But before that, let me put you some of the important value points to you. While writing an article, always use proper grammar and spellings and proper punctuation. So these 3 points are very important as far as the article is concerned. So grammatically, your article should be flawless, errorless. Then the spelling mistake should be avoided. There should not be any error in respect to the spellings, and the proper punctuation, because in article there are variations of in the opinions, in the views, and there we have to put the proper punctuation marks there. You have to come up with the apt punctuation marks in your writing. Use vocabulary skill. So always try to bring qualitative vocabulary. Article is nothing else but it's a test of your vocabulary skill, where weighty words should be there, where selective words should be there, and vocabulary should be according to the content, according to the subject of the article. Keep the introduction of the topic catching and interesting and short. The first paragraph should be eye catching, and it should appeal to the attention of the reader. So that should be interesting one. That should not be lengthy, but it should be to the point and specific in particular, and it should be short. Discuss the opinion and the matter in an organized and descriptive manner. So this is one very important point, that you have to discuss your opinions and the matter in the organized way and in a descriptive manner. So this is somewhat a care should be taken in regard to the article writing. Now here are some of the value points with which little care is required. That's not using facts or codes or similar cases. So this should be avoided. Code should be inserted, or facts related things should be added in article. Then the language should not be too formal. So too formal language should be avoided. Then the article must be in easy language for better understanding. Already I think we have covered this point. So the title of the article must be catchy, clearly understandable. Then no use of paragraphs. So maximum use of paragraphs should be avoided. Number of paragraphs should be reduced by 2 to 3 paragraphs. More number of paragraphs should be avoided. Expressing personal views is a fine, but author must never talk about himself or herself. Expressing personal opinion is okay, but we should not be talk more about the author. This temptation should be avoided. Author or writer should not talk about himself or about herself. So that should not be there. Dear friends, let's understand the concept of article writing with the help of some of the specimens which are okay taken for practice, which appeared in previous board exams. So here is the first question. Grow more trees to reduce pollution. Write an article in 150 to 100 words on the topic given above for school magazine. This is CBSE compartment exam 2018. The question is solved in this way. Answer: grow more trees to reduce pollution. This is the heading title. This should be in the capital letters, and there should be underline. This should be middle of the answer sheet, the center of the page, and from middle, the downline, the dash, and the author name should be there, Radhika, and dash class name should be written. So those things are absent here. uh, Kindly take the note, the change. And then, trees are poems the earth writes upon the sky. This is the quotation, and with the very fine quotation, article has begun. Trees and plants are one of the main reasons why mankind came into existence. The importance of planting trees has been emphasized time and again. This is because of the numerous benefits they offer. They make the world a better place to live in. They exhale oxygen and inhale carbon dioxide to maintain the ecological balance in the environment. They also absorb all the harmful gases and give us fresh air to breathe. Trees build a sheet to protect us from the harmful ultraviolet rays Not only this, they serve as a habitat for birds and various species of animals. This is not it. Trees help in controlling water pollution, preventing soil erosion. The places inhabited by large numbers of trees are quite cooler compared to the concrete jungles that cannot do without air conditioners. Unfortunately, urbanization is the leading to clearing of forests and parks despite the numerous benefits they offer. People come here for morning walks, evening strolls, yoga sessions, and laughter therapy. These also serve as a safe place for kids to play and socialize. The only way left to preserve them and reap these benefits is by growing them at a faster rate. As a Chinese proverb states, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now, so that you do your bit and make his place more beautiful. Let's understand the second question for practice. India is a land of diversity. One way in which it makes us feel proud of it is the number of festivals we enjoy. Write an article in 150 to 100 words on festivals of India. You are Karuna Karan. This is question for 10 marks, and this question appear in the annual exam, board exam, CBSE 2016. Let's try to understand how the question is solved. Answer is here. Festivals of India. This is the heading title of India. This is very short, eye-catching, and very relevant one to the topic, to the subject. This is written in capital letters. Only here underline is not there, but there should be underline in the exam. And then a byline is there. It should be from center of the heading title or page. Karan oblique Karuna, and then here standard name is not mentioned, but you should mention in the exam. Let's see how the paragraphs are developed. It is said that the greatness of a culture can be found in its festivals. India has proved every word of the saying right by being famously known as the land of festivals. True to this belief, India has scores and scores of festivals that bring happiness and joy all across the country. This is because of the diverse cultures that exist in this subcontinent. All these different cultures and religions get tied together in bonds of love with these invisible threads of celebrations. Every festival has a social, religious, and a mythological value. Accordingly, Dashera has a great significance. Similarly, Jalmashtami festival has also a great religious and social significance. This is the occasion when Lord Krishna was born to kill Kansa and other demons and save the people from the great danger. This festival also teaches us how to fight evil and falsehood and establish truth. On these festivals, people offer prayers to their deities, wear ethnic clothes, and make merry with their near and dear ones. Ganesh Chaturthi, Idul Fitr, Baisakhi, Onam, Pongal, Guru Purab, Ram Navami, Durga Puja are some of the festivals that are celebrated with immense zeal in different parts of India, with some of these being specific to a particular region. No wonder our country is called a land of festivals. Thank you for watching this video.